hurt to jump down there, but... Force conduit, we managed to survive it just fine. Great Axe +1, that's interesting. Scroll of Color Spray, definitely. Saloonite Prayer Book. Dearest Saloon, our fair maiden, weave our hearts with threads of silver, guide us with the light of the moon, and quench us with the purest of tears. Shadows taunt us, hear our prayers. Shadows stalk us, hear our prayers. Shadows wound us, hear our prayer. Saloon, thou with radiant loom, mend our hearts with threads of silver. Heal us with drops of morning dew, and soothe our souls with softest star glow.
I didn't realize we had time to read children's stories.
You know, I can't wait for the point where we end up revealing that you were meant to be Saloonite and got fucking kidnapped. Because I'm still certain that's what happened to you. Let's finish searching the bodies. Twist of Fortune, rare mace. When you roll 2 or less this weapon's damage die, re-roll it and take the new result. Comes with tenacity and 1 other skill, Blood Money. Strike out greedily, dealing an additional 3 slashing damage per 300 gold that the target possesses. The gold will be consumed. Ugh. That does a lot of damage, but... Lae'zel, you've got the best strength of the crew. Guidance and Potion of Hell Guidance Strength. Or Hell Giant Strength. And got it. And the safe contains 514 gold.
Proceeding.
That's decent, but not really worth the potion. There's gold scattered all over the place here.
Curious.
Oh, what's the plaque say?
Seized inventory.
Ah, well, I already broke into that room and took all the seized inventory, so, don't gotta worry about that. Skeleton holding a heavy book crushed under that chair. On the walls hangs a seaside landscape, which often catches my eye during the course of my workaday life. Surprised Garangoth chose such decoration for her toll house. I've never known her as any appreciator of nature or beauty or art, naught but the cold clink of gold. One day, when my days are repaid, I'll travel to the coast, breathe in 2 draughts of air, and forget Wraithwing forever. I'm sorry you never got the chance. Ah. And there's more cracked floorboards to look through here. Ironvine Shield. Wielder is holding a weapon in power with Shillelagh. When they're hit by a melee attack, the attacker takes piercing damage. Well, that's something to hold on to for when I finally get our party's druid in here. A statue of the toll collector. Honestly, I'm going to destroy the statue just to see if there's anything in it. Oh, hey, destroying the statue broke through the floorboards. Well, I'm in there now. There's quite a bit to loot in here. Wyvern Stinger. Oh, that's potent. Gladly take that. That jump hurt a bit, but
That might be worth a look.
she noticed the button. And it's a way out of this room.
That might be worth a look.
Oh. A note. If you find the safe, I'm inside. Had to shut myself in to avoid the shadows. There's no gold if you're thinking of killing me for it. Garangoth moved it all to our personal coffers, and I'm unarmed anyway. Just let me out when the shadows are gone, and I'll find a way to repay you. I've only got 3 candles with me, so hurry. Combination to unlock the safe's been written in big, bold handwriting below.
The heavy door grinds
Well.
open. The combination worked. The skeletal remains of the hopeful survivor still waiting to be rescued. Their desperate refuge now their everlasting tomb.
I'm sorry nobody could come to save you sooner. And Roland appears to be over here. What are you doing, man? Roland's about to be attacked by a ton of these things. Okay. Well, that's one sniped down instantly. Alright, let's make quick work of these things.
God damn it all! I can do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
The fact you got all the way over here on your own is surprising enough. This place is full of nightmares.
Yes, there is. I came here to save Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people. Or not hard enough. I failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
I wish you luck and a safe
She's
return.
A healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many.
Oh,
Seems simple enough.
the vestiges.
Sense of faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorn.
The vestiges can
Victory
show me
seems
the
possible
memories
then.
of the people they were made from.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he taps the final nail into the new soul. Knie.
Innocent people who never should have seen battle. All lost to the horrors of this curse. Okay, and there's these doors beneath the toll house. Toll house basement key used. Now what will we find down here? A button with a secret door. Probably behind those barred bookshelves there. Garangoth's logbook. This messy financial ledger records an import tax charged to merchants by Wraithwind Toll House. Tax was clearly excessive and included gems and jewelry in addition to gold. Several notes are scribbled on the final page. Trade slowing merchants scared of Ketheric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. His whole family was just a bunch of greedy bastards taking everything they could from everyone. A journal, there we go. Finally, some lore about whatever's going on down here. A journal of a mason named Pid, punctuated by diagrams and calculations. Pid describes his work on a secret tunnel leading from the toll house basement to the exterior. Final entry takes on a sinister tone. Excavation is almost complete. I've devoted every drop of blood, every bead of sweat I have into this project, and for what? Garangoth's not yet dropped a single coin. She's got no shortage of threatening stares. I should never return from the guild. Even if I begged to return, they'd be in their rights to refuse me. And I'm not above asking once the dust is cleared. Doesn't seem like there's anything else down here. Guess I'd best get going. Well, I go exploring everything around the town on the other side of the river and find a fucking severed head. That's horrific. A letter titled Brave. Dear Mum, you forgot me. That's not nice. Last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the air. So I hope someone does that to you. If you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lipperdiddle Swires, send him because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. Oh, this is a child. This was a child abandoned by their own mother in the dark when they saw the curse coming and they chose their own life over their child's and abandoned them here. Oh, if I ever find out who did that, I'm going to slaughter them where they stand. And I apparently just failed multiple perception checks. And we're surrounded by more needle blights. Great. At least these things can't really hit me worth a damn. Everybody's saving. I should be able to knock them out easily enough. Yeah, acid arrow would be good. Hit 2 of them right there with that. Arrow fire. Concentration broken on constrict. Good. Conjure Guardian of Faith. Then put your axe over by these 2. Okay, that's 2 of them dead. And the explosive damage knocked out another. Good. Guiding bolt. Crit. Oh, didn't see that one there. Shit, the tree was in the way. And get the axe in there, finishing this guy off. And make their way up toward the rest. 2 to go. 1 shot. And it's over. Whew. That one was a pain in the ass. But worth it for this chest. Ooh, jewelry that grants ice knife. That's pretty good. And a replacement for the scroll of flame orb that I just used earlier.
I'm done.
Oh, hey.
You recognize the feathered creature. It's the owlbear cub you rescued.
Huh. Little things followed us home. Got a pretty good chance with this. There we go.
The cub tilts his head. He does not trust you. Yet.
Get a little
The
food.
cub's eyes lock onto the food in your hand.
Doesn't trust me yet, so...
The creature gulps the food down. It seems he hasn't eaten in some time. With a hungry chirp, he steps forward. He wants more.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
Alarmed by your companion's approach, the cub turns heel and runs.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
It'll come back. Seems we have another adorable little companion joining our party soon. Who knows? Maybe if we get Halston to join us properly, he'll be able to raise that owlbear up as a very helpful new party member. Although I doubt it'll grow that fast. I have no idea how fast owlbears grow, really. Alright, what's this scroll say? Record of Ketheric Storm's speech to his troops before his victory over the Druids and Harpers. Take this. You there, take this from me. That is gold, friends. Let those who are coveters and cravens among you take my gold and go. There's enough to keep you warm in winter. But in those cold and lonely winters to come, you will look into the bought flames in the purchased hearth and see a bargained for peace. And then you'll realize that such a retirement comes at the price of pride. Go on and take it. Take it and go. Those who are not afraid, and me, we won't stop you. But nor shall we know a winter in which the coin of regret is idly spent. Instead we shall know blood and fury and a triumph worthy of a flame reconcilable only with heaven. I swear it. Against us arrayed is a group of fools. Let them be our bank vault. Let us raid them, friends. Let us grow rich on screams. That's fucked. That really puts the monster that is Ketheric Thorm in perspective.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Oh, we found someone in here.
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
Gods, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
What the hell? What is up with that woman? Doesn't seem to be much we can take here. This place has already been raided and destroyed.
What's that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Oh. That's strange.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
But that can't be the case. Because these are the bones of multiple different creatures. So the Grand Mason lives. Oh. What?
Hey! I know you! You're...
Arabella, what the fuck are you doing here?
Twist 'em up!
Oh, that's some powerful druidry.
Isn't that Arabella? The little girl Corgan nearly killed. Sorry. Knocks the wind right out of me.
Yeah, that's some powerful magic for a kid your age.
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
So the idol turned you into a druid. Impressive.
I was looking for Mum and Pops. When Zevlor... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Yeah, I'll find them.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Alright. You can stay in my camp for now.
You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
I'll be safer at my camp than making your way all the way back to Last Light on your own. Just trying to kill these things before they can get out of that vine binding. And both slain. Asterion failed to hide from them. Alright. Well,
Yes.
we've got a surprise round advantage. One's already over half dead. And time for Spirit Guardians. Nesterians on death saves. Great.
Shouldn't have
Just
made
gonna...
that over me.
And then this guy. And another. Wow. That is some crazy damage. And that one dies instantly to the Spirit Guardians. And this guy's down in one round of moves.
Time to strike.
And this fight turned out surprisingly easy. And done.
Open up.
Well, town square with the statue of Thorm is now cleared.
Here goes nothing.
You catch a glimpse of the lute-playing flaming fist. It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
Oh. That shadow vestige gave us a memory of the man we've been looking to save.
He turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna.
There's 3 of them. Ah, and inspecting them all opened an entrance to what I'm guessing is the family catacombs. Well, that's definitely something to check out later, but I want to deal with the House of Healing first. And in this sarcophagus we have Boots of Apparent Death, where to cast Feign Death on short rest. And that's getting sold. Graveyard Diary. Moment is nigh, war has been brewing, and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us toward Shar, I followed him, in appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the Harpers march upon our little village, our little beautiful village, I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Wraithwing can begin to heal from this nightmare. Oh, if only. But I'll do everything in my power to put an end to his reign myself.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead.
God
Did
damn
not
it.
consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
How long were you skulking there practicing that rhyme before I arrived?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
Oh.
Did you now? And what danger would that be?
There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. I'll be pleased to follow up on your little escapades in your camp one of these nights. Should you live to tell your tale, that is.
Speaking of my tale,
Oh, great.
I do have one thing to ask of you. A proposal of sorts.
Oh, great.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
Hardly. This is something else entirely. Long ago, some infernal runes were cut into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
Interesting.
It's something of great importance to your master. But is it a love letter, a warning, or a deed of ownership? I can give you all the gory details, and I will, once the beast that lurks below is vanquished and sent back to the hells.
Huh.
Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite.
Interesting. No need to sell his soul. Just slay an infernal beast that needs to die anyway. And get his answers. An interesting proposal. The question is, what part of it is going to go wrong for us? Because it always does.
Justicious.
Oh. And a waypoint right by this place, too. Geared up for something big here, it seems. There's also a path onto the roof of the House of Healing. Not something I would have expected.